I think the programme for government will be seen in hindsight as one of the most important documents released by an Irish government for many years. What I really like about this document is it faces up to what is the single biggest challenge we have in the world today, which is climate change. What we saw in this programme for government is a really comprehensive statement of actions that will be taken through all levels of society to actually fight climate change. One of the most exciting things for me in this programme for government and the climate aspects is the focus on offshore wind. I've been talking about this for the past 10 years, about the potential Ireland has to become a global leader in offshore wind, not just in the production of electricity, but also in the production of hydrogen. Hydrogen is now becoming very real, and the costs of producing hydrogen are dropping incredibly fast, and Ireland needs to be part of what is becoming a global hydrogen economy. And the fact that the government is now accelerating offshore wind auctions into 2021 is, for me, a really positive development. The second issue I want to talk about is a plan by Irish government to actually introduce new procedures around stress testing for financial institutions. This is a really, really important measure because in the climate agenda, one of the things we worry most about is financial risk and the fact that assets are going to be completely revalued because of the risk of climate. So what the document is saying is that financial institutions will have to up the level of stress testing to understand the risks in their own portfolios and ultimately determine the full exposure to climate risk. The plan to introduce what's called the Climate Action Council will oversee the work of governments in implementing the Climate Action Plan and in particular the provisions in the Climate Bill, which will be introduced in the first 100 days of the new administration. In conclusion, KPMG really welcomes the focus on climate in the new programme for government. We think the government has faced up to the realities that exist today and the importance of the climate agenda. I think we are going to see a transformation of the Irish economy over the next 10 to 15 years as we turn it from a high carbon economy to a low carbon and ultimately by 2050 a zero carbon economy.